So I just had an idea about 30 minutes ago, and I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to hope that the logistics kind of like work themselves out. So it is coming to the beginning of running season, of race season here in Florida. It is hot as hell for a lot of the year. And so to do any 5Ks, 10Ks, marathons, whatever, our window of time to do that is the winter months. So I've got a few races coming up that I am training for. I've got 2 10Ks, 1 15K, and the dreaded half marathon, which will be the longest race I've ever done. Previously, the longest distance I've done in like a race format was a 15K. Actually, in any format, it's just the longest I've ever gone, which was a 15K. And I was miserable for all of it. It was in February of this year. The humidity was at almost 100% that day. And it was so hot. I felt terrible. I didn't drink enough water. It was like not a good experience. I had to leave right afterwards. I couldn't enjoy like the party that happens afterwards. I don't feel like I did a 15K. I just don't. I feel like I went for a bit of a run and a really long, miserable walk. So I want to make sure that even with this challenge, I'm not like going above my mileage. I want to stick to a good, steady pace for getting more and more miles in. But I also want to provide myself an extra bit of encouragement while also making sure that I'm not buying so many books. So my idea from now until I run my half marathon, which is in January of next year, is to make it so that every mile that I run equals $1 that I can spend for books. Anything that I purchase, I need to have made up the money through this mileage. And besides that, I'm not buying myself any books. So I'm filming this a bit late because I only just had this idea, but I wanted to start it for the month of September because I haven't bought any books in September yet. And we're close enough to the beginning that I feel like it works for this. So I wanted to quickly talk about the runs that I've already done for September, and I figured I would break this challenge into months. So I give you monthly updates. My run on September 2nd, I forgot to even start the run until I was halfway through the run. I'm still only going to count it as 2 miles, even though technically I did run 4 miles that day, but it's whatever. It's $2. Like I can live without it. And then yesterday I did a pyramid set run, and that was 5 miles. So I'm already up to 7.1 for September, and we're just 6 days in. So I feel like that's pretty good. As for the books I'm hoping to buy, I have no idea. I am really interested in Rouge by Mona Awad that's coming out in a couple days, but that's $28. I already looked it up, so we'll see.
I don't think it'll help to be just boxing your room. It's not like you to lose faith in all the work you're doing out here. You got nothing to fear. I'm just saying it don't hurt to believe in me. It's no life to live in denial. You don't need saving.
I just wanted to say, big accomplishment for me. I ran 6 miles for the first time, like without walking, for the first time since I attempted a 15K and felt absolutely miserable, which I actually didn't even run 6 miles of that. But I'm really happy with my progress. I haven't been making this good of progress with running in forever, and it feels really good. Last night I didn't go to sleep until 2 a.m. because I was playing Stardew Valley, and not even like the game itself. I was playing the little arcade game within the saloon, the Janimo kart game, because I just wanted to beat it so badly, and I still haven't. Anyways, that's not important. Oh, also another big accomplishment during my run, during this week, my Wednesday run, it was the first time that I ever got like a really bad like cramp in my side, and I stopped and stretched it out and then was okay and could continue running, and I didn't stop again the rest of the time. I've never been able to do that. Usually, like if I walk for a second, then that means the rest of the run is just like a mix of run walk, especially if it's for a cramp. I usually just can't successfully stretch them out or something. I don't know what it is, but for some reason it just like worked. I did it, and then I ran the rest of the time like it never happened. I know that might not seem that exciting, but like I was really proud of myself.
What I can see, you and all your natural style. Let's go outside today. Go outside today. Let's go outside today. Go outside, go outside, go outside today. If you think it'll help, we can go drive away. Pick a place upstate.
Alright, so it is officially October 1st, and yesterday I did my last run of September. So I know now how much I can spend for the month of September on books. This is a very exciting day because I'm going to a bookstore and I just have like free reign to pick things from there and buy them. I haven't really like looked at my total miles since like maybe a week in, because I just kind of thought that it'd be fun to find out on camera like how much I can buy in books. Also just how I'm feeling about like the workout program in general. I'm feeling really good. Yesterday I did my first 10K as a part of this program, which I think is like my 4th time running that distance ever, maybe 5th. And I did it in an hour and 11 minutes, my fastest time ever being in 57 minutes. But my fastest time is a lot better than my second fastest time. So I'm not far off from like my second place, and maybe I can hope for that during my 10K in October. Anyways, I'm gonna go into the Runna app, which is what I mostly use to track my runs. And I think in my activities, I can just straight up see how many miles I ran. Okay, 51.8. That feels like really good. So I've got $51.80 that I can spend. I feel like that's really only gonna be like 2 books. Books are expensive. And also I feel like I want Rouge to be one of my books. So I might just do that and then do like either another hardcover new release or maybe a paperback, and then have some like in the bank for going into October. Also, there's a book that I'm picking up from this bookstore that I had them order for me a while ago just because they didn't have it and I wanted to get it through them. I'm excited. Okay, I am going to go to Tombolo Books in St. Pete and find some books. Okay, not the best lighting, but I did want to close out this video by sharing what books I ended up getting. One, I ended up picking up The Last Housewife by Ashely Winstead, which is the book that I had ordered to that bookstore, so it wasn't really a part of this. But then 2, I did end up getting Rouge by Mona Awad, which was $28. And there's got a lot of like obsessive themes in this, and really, I don't even know fully what to expect, but I just love the vibe of it so much. And the people that have been liking it are people that I tend to like the same books as, so I'm going for it. Lastly, I went for You Have a Friend in 10A by Maggie Shipstead. So I've read 2 Maggie Shipsteads, The Great Circle, and I can't remember the last one, but I'll put it here. I know it was set in Paris. Like I remember all of what it's about. I just do not remember the title for the life of me. So this one, I think it's a collection of short stories. Yeah, it is. And I'm big on short stories. So, and also I'm big on Maggie Shipstead, which is really the main reason I got it. Also, I just love this cover for a book. Like, that's so good. So really my efforts in running got me these 2 books this month. This will be the least amount that I'll be able to get throughout this like whole challenge that I'm presenting myself, because obviously I'll be able to run further and further distances, so I should be stacking up more and more miles each month. But please do let me know if you like this video so that I know if I should continue like doing this and like recording my progress. I think I'm gonna keep doing this at least for myself. But if you're interested in following along on this journey and seeing me hopefully run a half marathon in January, then please do let me know in the comments so that I continue to film this and like make this a full, I guess, series. But yeah, overall this was a lot of fun. It's great motivation for running, and I think it is nice to just have that added motivation, even though this is something that I wanted to do anyway. I can't wait to read my new books, and honestly I can't wait for my next run. It's so weird. When I really get into it, I really look forward to the days that I am running, except for the long runs. Those ones always terrify me. Maybe one day they won't. Anyways, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
See you in all your natural style. Let's go outside today. Go outside today.